Hi there. My name is Ed Brayton, and I'm a longtime writer, journalist, and activist. And welcome to my new YouTube show, Approaching the Bench. My longtime readers know that constitutional law is pretty much my favorite subject to talk about and write about. I'm not a lawyer, but I play one on the internet, which is to say that I've spent the last couple decades doing serious research and writing on the subject of common law, and I want to put what I've learned to use helping other non-lawyers understand this important subject. The Supreme Court has played an increasingly important role in American society over the last few decades. When the court hands down a ruling these days, especially in a controversial case, it gets a huge amount of media attention. But much of that attention is overly simplistic or too focused on the outcome of the case and not enough on the process that led to that outcome. Very often, the outcome of a case isn't really what the case was about, and reading media reports rarely gives you the information you need to really understand how it reached the result it did. As a rule, the public does not understand most of the important concepts in constitutional law. There are terms of art used in court rulings that are important, but few people know where they came from or what they actually mean. What does it mean when the court applies strict scrutiny or intermediate scrutiny or the rational basis test? What's the difference between a fundamental right and a mere liberty interest? What does due process mean or equal protection? I hope to answer these questions and many more, and do it in a way that lay people, those without training in the law, can understand. And I expect that a lot of what I will talk about in these videos will come as a surprise to many viewers. For instance, did you know that there are at least 5 different types of originalism? Did you know that they aren't all advocated by conservatives? That 2 of them tend to lead to liberal conclusions instead? Do you know what it means when someone says that the court has engaged in judicial activism? Spoiler alert, it doesn't mean anything at all. I intend to produce 2, maybe 3 videos a month. Some of them will focus on a particular phrase or concept, others on a specific case. When an important controversial case is being considered by the Supreme Court, I'll do a video explaining what the arguments are really about on both sides. And when the court hands down a ruling, I'll do a video explaining what it means, how they reached the result they did, and what the possible implications are for future cases. Producing these videos takes a lot of time and effort, and I've already spent a fair amount of money on the equipment and software needed to keep the professionalism and quality where it should be. That's why I've opened this Patreon account, and I'm asking viewers to pledge a small amount of money for each one I make. You don't have to, of course, but doing so does have some benefits. You'll be able to watch the videos as soon as they're released, and if you give $5 a video, you'll get your name in the credits of each episode and an invitation to a Google Hangout where you can ask questions and talk about the topic. And if you pledge $10 per video, I'll package every 10 episodes together on a DVD and send it to you. So if this idea sounds interesting to you, please consider supporting it. I look forward to sharing what I've learned with you and helping you understand what can often be a complicated subject that is so vital to understanding court rulings that can have a huge impact on politics and society.